Amador County Supervisors discussed a Memorandum of Understanding with the U.S. Forest Service on Tuesday, making some changes to be considered by the service. Supervisor Brian Onetto suggested removing MOU wording that says the county would strive to harmonize county land use planning decisions with current USDA Forest Service plans, federal laws, regulations, policies, and agency objectives regarding lands managed by the Amador Ranger District within county boundaries. Supervisors agreed to remove that wording, as did District Forester Rick Hobson. Hobson said, with the less personnel, they are still getting the same work done with volunteers. Supervisor John Plaz said supervisors represent the volunteers, but the volunteers and their special interests don't necessarily represent the county. He said Amador Calaveras Consensus Group has not been signed onto by Amador County or Calaveras County's boards of supervisors, and yet it seems to be given more weight than the politicians who represent the wishes of the people. Plaz said he hoped the MOU brings about more recognition of elected officials. He said it was good to hear it came from the top down, but he also saw a letter from Regional USDA Forester Randy Moore that it was his intent to remove the word coordinate from the state level agreement. Plaz was glad Hobson returned that word to the document. Hobson said, using the word coordination makes sense to me. Plaz also discussed a BLM pilot meeting recently discussing rafting permits on the upper McCollum River and asking why he had not been coordinated with, considering significant impacts on Amador County. His response to me was, "You're here, aren't you?" Hobson apologized to Onetto, saying he should have contacted him sooner. He said they need a point of contact for the county. Supervisor Ted Novelli said, if any of those 79,000 acres of your forest are on my district, I expect to be notified. It was agreed to have the board clerk be the point of contact to make it a regular notice for board members. Catherine Evett, president of the Foothill Conservancy, spoke on behalf of the Amador Calaveras Consensus Group, saying she agreed with Onetto that it was good to formalize the relationship and the MOU was unprecedented. She said the Consensus Group has no budget and is an informal association of individuals and agencies that has done a lot in the last 4 years. They've recently received $16.6 million in federal funding, the vast majority of which would go to managing fuels in the El Dorado and Stanislaus National Forests. Onetto agreed it was good to communicate and have federal money coming to cleaning up the forest, but the problem is that those forests should pay their own way, and there's no reason they can't. It's subsidizing the forest, which should be able to support itself. Onetto said, I love the forest, but this is forest welfare, and there is no reason for it.